I think our group deserved better than that tonight. I thought, we had some really, really good chances in the first half. Should have maybe gotten another goal in the first half. That would have made the game a little bit easier. Certainly, the penalty kick and the red card becomes a crucial play. And, then at that point, they're a pretty good possession team. Then it's a little bit harder to chase it. Even then, we got forward a couple of times, but then at the very end of the game, we didn't react well. I have an issue with the referee, but we didn't react well.
Were you under the impression that play had kind of stopped there before that?
Usually a referee positions himself outside the 18 when a corner kick's taken. I rarely see referees positioned almost inside the 6-yard box. So it looked to me from the outside like he was talking to our players. And if you're talking to our players, why do you let the ball get played? And then he's backpedaling. If the ball had been swung in, and he was in no position to make a call in the melee. So, and he'd done that earlier in the game as well, where he talked to one of our players and let them play a quick free kick. And you can't do that. If you're going to talk to our players, then stop the play. But that doesn't make an excuse for us falling asleep, and still more guys needed to pay attention there, and so we don't get caught.
Did you have any problem with call?
I didn't see it. I talked to some people who said, he kicked them from behind. So I imagine, but it's that same thing. It's double jeopardy. Is it a penalty, and a red card? Is it a penalty and a yellow? I don't know. I saw a goalkeeper today in a game sit on a player outside the box, and it was only a yellow card, and the goalkeeper was the last man, I think. So why is that a yellow and why is this a red? I don't know.
In the first half, you guys seemed to be able to get out on the wings quickly. What were you able to see in Columbus to make that?
Well, we did what we thought we'd be able to do. We knew that they'd like to spread the field, and they spread their players on the field, and that when you can intercept passes, you can get at them pretty quickly, and the flank areas are open because their outside backs are up so high. And I thought, obviously we got the goal off that kind of play. Cooper had another good look. Lamar had a really, really good look as well. So those chances, we needed to make sure that we buried those. But in the first half, it went the way we expected it to go, and we had good opportunities, and we expected the second half to continue to go that way.
How did you feel like you handled playing with 10 men?
I thought we handled it okay for the most part. Tried to get some fresh legs on, and Sean Okoli, and Leo Gonzalez had to make the switch with Annie Baba so we could get back to our 4 in the back. So I thought we were handling it okay. We were getting forward at times. Obed had done a lot of work. Nagel had done a lot of work. So we tried to get them out. So we get some fresh legs. But obviously, the last 10 seconds were not good.
What was the decision on Brad Evans, and might it keep him from going to the national team?
Brad wasn't ready to play tonight. He is still. His calf's still bothering me. Is still bothering him at this point.
Would you prefer he stay here instead of going to Arizona?
That's it's a situation. I don't think he's going to be ready to play on Wednesday, but he's part of that group. So it might be a decision where Jurgen wants to bring him in, to be with the group, and we don't have a problem with that.
And how's Andy's status?
He's just got a tight hamstring.
What did you think of Azira's play in there?
I thought Azira was fine. I thought Azira played well. I thought, again, the 3 midfielders, Ozzy, Azira, and Pineda were good.
What are you guys able to do with Pineda out there? It seemed like he's able to create a lot more than your typical defensive midfielder.
No, he's good with the ball. He's got good vision. He finds people, hit a couple of good free kicks and corners today. We're unlucky on Marshall's header, in the second half late off the one free kick, and found him on the one corner in the first half at the back post as well. So, hopefully that'll get better as we move forward.
When you have that type of play, how much does that benefit what you guys were able to do in the first half?
I'm not quite sure what you mean by that.
Being able to win the ball and play it quickly, have a guy like Pineda and Ozzy as well that can.
Well, because obviously, Ozzy sometimes breaks down defenses by running through them, and Pineda's really good about finding that initial pass out of pressure, and that helps you turn and it allows you to attack the other way pretty quickly.
Anything else?